Hi, everyone, and welcome to our live American School of Hypnosis webinar. And today we're going to be speaking about 8 ways to make money with hypnosis. Ooh, there's that elusive word. So I'd like to welcome everyone here. And as you come in, let me know who you are, where you're from, and even what you do. If you're doing hypnosis, if you're not doing hypnosis, if you're doing Reiki, if you're selling bread on the street corner, whatever it is, let me know what we do. Maybe we'll come up with an idea for you. And we got Hamid and we got, is it Jaeger? Oh, wait, that's your last name. So Holly would be your first name. So hello and welcome. So why am I doing this? Well, we've been having a lot of questions, especially recently, asking about how to make money as a practitioner, how to make money as an instructor. And the reason for that is we've been really active in advertising because we've got a lot going on, especially this spring. In April, we get a live 6-day course up here in Maine. Of course, we have our home study course. And people are saying, well, why should I do that? Can I make money right away? How long will it take? What can I do? And the other thing, the biggie coming up in, let's see, I'm looking at my calendar here, just a couple days, I believe. And yes, on the 1st. On the 1st of February starts our February instructor drive. Every February we have a major instructor drive where we take applications for people who want to be hypnosis instructors. And that's a biggie. That can help you whether you're a practitioner or not. And actually we're having an early bird special on that going on right now. So all that said and done, we got all these courses. How do you make money doing it? So I'm going to show you a lot of different ways. Now, I think it's important to know how to make money because why are you in this business? Well, number one, we're in this business to help people. But it's not a volunteer business, okay? You're in here to help people, but the better you can do, the happier you're going to be and the better you're going to be able to do your sessions and help others. So, number one, what's in it for you? It's like in any sales pitch. It's what's that? WIIFN, what's in it for me? I tell people every piece of sales material you put out, you need to put that in there. What's in it for me? Because people want to know what's in it for them. Are they just going to be busy and not know what to do, not get anywhere, or are they going to actually make some money? And with this business, you can make some money. So I'm going to go through the various ways of how you can. And let's see, we got some people coming in. Great. What we're going to do, by the way, is we're going to have this up online so people can see this as something to refer to in case they want to get into hypnosis later on as well. So I wrote all the different ways. Without further ado, let's get into the hypnosis practitioner course. So I'm going to talk about what you can do as a practitioner. Now keep in mind when I get to what you can do as an instructor, our instructor course, which we've just updated, by the way, we've updated it, the curriculum, and we've updated the content, but not the price. The price actually is a lot better. And of course, with the instructor drive, we want to make it the best it's ever been. So, as a practitioner, you're getting, as an instructor in the instructor course, you're also getting the practitioner course. So if you're not a practitioner, you can get everything all in one. So that means all these methods will work for you. So here we go. Number one, the main thing you do as a hypnosis practitioner is hypnosis sessions, okay? So hypnosis sessions, we're going to talk about live sessions first. As a result of getting the course, you're going to learn everything from the day you leave. Okay, so let's say you come to a 6-day live class. On day 7, you'll be able to actually start hypnotizing people. You're going to get the practice, the understanding, I guess you could say the formula of how to hypnotize anyone for whatever topic they need to be helped in, and any mental makeup. We teach you how to hypnotize them, whether they're analytical, non-analytical, whether they can relax or not. So you're ready to start your business. It's not like you have to take another course or do something else. So you can start right in on day 8, if that would be, a 6-day course, on day 7 if you wanted, if you had clients lined up. Or if you took the home study course, again, once you complete the home study course, it covers everything. It's the same curriculum as the live course. So it's not any kind of a watered down thing. You walk out with your certificate, okay, or if you're doing a home course, it's going to get mailed to you, and you have the knowledge to actually hypnotize people. We have a formula, and you'll see, matter of fact, if you look through the curriculum, it talks a little bit about it in our free hypnosis manual, which you can download below this video. And we have, the curriculum is made so it'll show you how to make the 5 basic steps to do a session. And the thing you're hypnotizing for, it's just a matter of changing the script. The script would be what you're saying to them while they're in hypnosis. Script is short for prescription, okay? And we teach you how to do those too, so you could tailor it to the client. Now, the average session, depending on where you're from, if you're in a smaller city or a bigger city, you might be able to charge more. So the average session goes anywhere from, let's say, $125 to $200. Now, I've seen people charge upwards to $300 and people charge a lot less. But keep in mind, if you're discounting your product that low, people believe they're getting what they're paying for. Okay, so if you're paying very little, they think it's worth very little. So charge enough to make it look like, you know, they appreciate it more, and so it makes you look professional. A good example of that, somebody comes to see you to quit smoking and you charge them $25. Well, they walk out of their office and they go, $25, that's no biggie. So they take another cigarette and they light it up because they're not out much. However, if you charge $150, they get out of your office, they think they want to start smoking, they go, ooh, do I really want that? I'm going to lose $150. I'll try a little harder. You see what I mean? The more they pay, the more they're vested, and probably the better job they're going to do. Because hypnosis isn't a magic spell. People still have to give it an effort. So, getting back to the money part, if you want to make a business as a hypnosis practitioner, figure out how much money you want to make each week. So you're comparable to maybe a full-time business that you already have, or you want to do better than that, and divide it by 150, and it shows you how many clients you need to have if you're doing $150 a session. In most cases, if you can just work a couple days a week and fill those 2 days up with sessions, you're going to be making more money than most people do in a full-time job. Is it hard to fill up 2 days with sessions? If you're advertising, not at all. If you're not advertising, very difficult, okay? It's not like that movie, Field of Dreams, if you build it, they will come. No, if you advertise, they will come. I tell people, as a hypnosis practitioner or an instructor, you are primarily a marketer. You're self-employed. You need to constantly be letting people know what you're doing. The great thing about it, it's an interesting topic. So when you tell people I do hypnosis, they usually say, oh, whoa, I got to ask you a question. They always want to speak to you about it because it's not mainstream. It's interesting. It's even a little mysterious. Oh, okay. Matter of fact, when you tell people you do hypnosis, they'll be looking at you and say, I do hypnosis. All of a sudden, they'll be like, some of them won't want to make eye contact anymore because they're afraid what you're going to do to them. Okay, so that's the first way, is to make money doing hypnosis sessions. Now, being self-employed, you want to work 2 days a week, that's fine. 3 days, 4 days. When I first started out, I was a single dad raising 4 girls. So I started work after I dropped off the girls from school. So I dropped them off at 8, started at 8:30 or 9. I went till I made sure I was done by 1:30, picked them up. So I was able to do a full-time income 5 days a week and spend time with my family. Okay. So you could schedule your own schedule. You the boss. Now, another great way of making money with hypnosis is to do group sessions. I used to love doing group sessions. I used to do them sometimes twice a week. I had a business that was on Main Street, so I was able to advertise in my windows, and people came by, they saw, this evening it would say group past life regression, group quit smoking, so whatever it is, and you charge less per head. So let's say you charge depending on where you are, again, anywhere from $40 to $75 a head. So let's go $50 a head because it's easier to do the math. $50 a head and you get 10 people, that's $500. But see, you're just doing one session. So yes, you have 10 people, but you're doing one session. So $500 versus $150 is a lot smarter use of your money. And the neat thing about it is all these people that come to see you for a group session, if they really like what you're doing and you do the group right as we teach in our course, and you could even do a little individual thing after the group, a lot of those people will come see you for individual sessions as well, because they're going to see how much more powerful a one-on-one session is versus a group. Now, you can do group sessions for pretty much anything. You can do some of the funnest things. The most popular ones are past life regression and contacting spirits. You can do group sessions for smoking, productivity for businesses. Some people advertise just doing corporate hypnosis, where you're going to different groups and doing, smoking and this kind of thing to help them. A lot of businesses like smoking, you're coming in to help the people to quit smoking, because if they have less smokers, their insurance is cheaper and they have more productivity because they're not having people running out for a smoke break every 10 minutes, okay? So that is number 2. Now we are getting to number 3. Drum roll. 3. Number 3 is live telephone or online sessions. It used to be just telephone sessions, but now with the advent of Skype and what are some of the other ones, Raluca? Instagram and Pinterest is a big one. No, doing live online group sessions. What's the one? Zoom. Zoom is a big one. You can download a program called Zoom. Just punch in Zoom on Google, and you can get it free for, I believe, a month, where you could even try it. You get up to 45 minutes, so for free, you only get 45-minute session. Keep that in mind if you're doing an hour-long session, because you're going to be talking to the client, and that it's gone. No, we didn't freeze. I was just showing you. That's what happens if it's a 40-minute session, minute 40, as soon as it hits 41. Okay, well, you don't want that happening. You don't want to say, hey, we're going to do a half-hour session, and I'm going to call you back for another half hour. No, don't do that. So, and it's only like, I think, $14 or $15 a month if you want to pay for it, which is great. Then you're unlimited time. But you can do actually one-on-one sessions with Zoom online, and I've done group sessions with them. There's also another program called BlueJeans.com. I wasn't going to get into talking about the different ways of doing it, but BlueJeans.com is a great way to do it. Google Hangout. I used to do a lot with Google Hangouts, which is free. I think they're still online. Somebody could let me know below if they're still in business. I know they've been talking about changing it for a long time.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they might be, they might not. Raluca says she don't think so. So there's your first assignment. Is Google Hangout still in business? If they are, let us know below. But it was a great way to do groups. I've had up to, with them, I think 9 people, because you could have like 10 people on your screen. But with Zoom and some of the others, you can have a lot. You can only get so many on the screen, but they don't have to be on the screen. They can still be listening as a group. So they would pay you and sit there, in the audience, or sit there in the cyber audience and do their thing. But groups are a really fun thing, whether they're online or live. Now, just so you know, the fun thing about a group is group sessions do take a little longer, because not only are you doing the hypnosis session, but afterwards you're going around to each person asking them what they experience, especially when you're doing past life regression or contacting spirits. And that's the fun part. That's a hoot. So you're going around, this one did this, he went there, that one was in medieval days, this one was an Indian, this one was an alien. Who knows? You never know. You get surprised. And everyone's so interested to hear the stories, it causes a lot of discussion, that even if one of the people didn't go into hypnosis in group, because sometimes they don't, or sometimes they don't experience a lot, they're all equally as excited, as excited because of the stories. And if you do, matter of fact, one time, Raluca and I used to do weekly ones out to Hampton Inn. We had like 50 people a week coming in. Oh, so you can see what can happen. We had like 50 people coming in each week. We did past life regression this week, contacting spirits next week. And a lot of people, even if they didn't go into hypnosis, came back just because it was fun. It was like a thing. It was almost like going to the movies, and just to hear everyone else's story. Now, this is not a commercial, but Dunkin' Donuts coffee break. You can see in the back over here there, I'm a coffee person. There we go. So that was number 3. And actually, number 3 was live online sessions. Number 4 was live group sessions. Okay, so I did 3 and 4, I combined them, okay? So where are we at now? Just so you can recoup. Number 1, hypnosis sessions live in your office. 2, group sessions live in your office, or you rent a place, a hotel conference room, or the Elks or the Legion, or adult education room, or something like that. Number 3, live telephone or online sessions. Number 4, live group sessions, online or telephone. Number 5, and these are what you can do as a practitioner. After 5, we're going to be getting into the instructor ones. So let's see. As a practitioner, number 5 would be creating have a Twix. Okay, so number 5 would be creating what I call passive income products. What is passive income? Passive income is a way that you can make money even though you're not working. It comes in when you're not working. Isn't that great? Wouldn't it be nice to go to bed tonight, to wake up in the morning and you made money already? Great way to start your day. So what are passive income products? They're things that you can create, put online, either on your website or your online store or Amazon or Kindle, and they sell. Once you put them up, you post them and they keep on selling, like MP3s, hypnosis session MP3s, hypnosis session CDs, ebooks or regular books. Can you write books on hypnosis? Well, what do you want to specialize in? Think about it. What am I going to do? And just write a short 30-page book. And you can sell that in a PDF format on your web page. You can put it in Kindle, put it on Amazon. Not only do you make a little money with that, but it's a great way to draw people in, because once you've written a book, that puts you in the top 10% of all the other practitioners. Would you rather go see a practitioner who does hypnosis or one who's written the book on hypnosis? Okay. Once you've written a book, people realize you know what you're doing because you're able to write about it. And how easy is it to do it? How can I write when I can't talk, right? How easy to do it? Well, this is the second book I've ever written. Okay, it's 430 pages, the Hypnosis Manual. Matter of fact, you can go, another commercial below this link, and you can download it for free. Okay, online version, not the paper version, okay? And since I've written this, we've written close to, I'd say a little over 60 books. When you get in the 40s, you start losing track. The more you do it, the easier it gets. Matter of fact, one time, I should have got that from the bookshelf, but I wrote a book. Matter of fact, I remember Luke and I went to a restaurant one day, and I stopped eating. I said, I got an idea. I'm going to write a book on how to write, publish, and sell a book in one day. And I'm going to do it in one day. And I'm going to make money doing it in one day. So I did that. That was like a Friday. I think it was Monday. We timed it. I got up. I started writing this book and writing the table of contents, writing the book. And I just started writing it. And I already did my advertising page and put it online. And before I even finished writing the book, we sold, I think by midnight, we sold like 21 or 23 copies. In fact, not only did I write the book, and I published it, and I advertised it. I put the 23 people's names inside the book as a dedication. So it was kind of neat to show how you can do that in one day. Now, I don't recommend it. It's a lot of work, but I've written quite a few books in a weekend. One thing that really helps is to have a microphone like this and a computer dictation program. Like I use a program called Dragon Naturally Speaking, and you can just talk into your computer and it types as you talk. So yes, you can do a book in a very short time. Depends on, I think they say Talking for an hour comes up to about 30 pages. So you can see it's not a real long process. So you take these books and you put them online, and you have books and CDs and things selling. So it's addition to your sessions. But the great thing is you're not putting out any more hours after you put them online. So it's like free hours. Now, look what I did. I moved my book and I covered my notes to tell you what is number 6. Here we go. So that's as a practitioner. Now we're going to talk about being an instructor, okay? Let's get into the big bucks. Again, this is the kind of business that if you work, if you market, you can do really well. If you don't, it's like anything else. No clients, no money. You have to keep marketing, okay? Now, as a practitioner, the number one thing you will, as an instructor, the number one thing you will be doing is teaching students how to be practitioners. So you're a practitioner now, or you want to be a practitioner, you'll be teaching them how to do that. Now, if you take the instructor course, by the way, and you're not a practitioner, the beginning of the instructor course teaches you how to be a practitioner. There's 21 lessons where you're actually becoming certified so you can be a practitioner, and then you go on to take the instructor course. If you are a practitioner already, then you still have that course so you can review, because you need to know what you're going to teach in order to teach. We can't just take somebody from another company and make it an instructor, because it's like being a Ford salesman and you're coming to my company to sell Mercedes. You get out on the showroom floor and you're like, it's kind of like a Ford, but it's better. It's German. You can't do that. You need to know how it works. So you're teaching students. Now think of it. Teaching students, when I first started 100 years ago, okay, when I first started in hypnosis, I was a practitioner for a while, and then I decided to become an instructor. Now, my very first class, now this is excessive because I advertise a lot, which you've probably seen, which is probably why you're watching me. My very first class, I had 17 students. Okay, that was huge. Now, it wasn't always 17. It kind of eventually went down after a few months down to about 10 students per class. But your tuition, as an independent instructor, you can charge whatever you like because it's your business. The average, I think, is anywhere between $1,200 and $1,500 a student. So you can do the math. So you can teach people to become practitioners. Usually you teach it, if it's a live class like what we have coming up in April, it's a 6-day class. I'll tell you right now, it's the most fun you're ever going to have as an instructor or as a student. You're going to see people transform, come in off the street. Maybe they did hypnosis a little, don't know anything about it. But when they leave, it's going to open their eyes so much, they're going to be like, wow. If nothing else, they will never look at things the same way again. Because now they understand how their mind works. They understand why their spouse acts that way or does those things. They understand why they have difficulties progressing or doing things that they've always wanted to do, why they always snap back like a yo-yo, and they're going to know how to fix it. That's really cool. In 6 days, you're teaching them how they can improve their lives and the lives of their family. Let's face it, a lot of people are coming for self-help to be a practitioner. Not all of them want to go out and teach. So they're taking the practitioner course for self-help. Maybe 20% of them will go on and do a business, but they're coming in for that. Maybe they're into a lot of spiritual type things, meditation, this and that, Reiki. So they're doing it to enhance their lives and the lives of their friends and family. So that's something that's really, that's one of my favorite things throughout the years, is to have been able to see people's lives change, to see them almost be happier overnight, And you can see that in the testimonials they leave you at the end of the course. It's like, I never would have believed this could happen, So, but if you're already a hypnotist, you probably already know that. So that's number 6, is to be able to teach people and in group classes. And number 7 is to be able to teach people one-on-one individually. So you can, if you don't want to teach a group class, you can just advertise, and when someone calls you, says, hey, I want a one-on-one class, you can do an individual, what we call an individual 3-day class. You don't need to go 6 days because you don't have to wait for everyone else to do sessions. It's just one person. So in 3 days, they're going to learn everything they need to know, get enough practice, so when they go home on day 4, they're all set to go. So you can train them over the weekend. The nice thing about being an instructor, you don't need to get a whole 6-day, a whole week off from work. You can do it on weekends. As long as it's a minimum of 6 days for the training, you can do 2 days this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, next weekend, the next weekend. So in those 3 weeks, they've become certified. And number 8, here we go, number 8, and is to teach groups in the evening, okay? As an instructor, let's say you're renting a place for a 6-day class. We've done this at the Hampton Inn quite often. Matter of fact, we've done it in Florida a few times. We'll go down to Jacksonville and rent the Hampton Inn down there. We like Hampton Inns. They usually have a conference room. They're clean. They give us good room rates for the students. And they're affordable. So we go down there and 6 days we're teaching classes, let's say from 9 to 5. Well, we have the room, so maybe 1 or 2 nights while we're there, we'll advertise and do group sessions, a group smoking cessation or a group past life regression, and it serves a couple purposes. Number one, you can make money with the group doing those in the evening, and number 2, tell your students during the daytime, tonight we're doing a group so you could see how to do these, okay? And they can become part of it. It's another experience for them to be hypnotized, to see others being hypnotized, to see how the business runs, and to get that experience of going, of a group type session. So we've done those, not every single time, but once in a while we'll do it. And again, you're using the same buck. You don't have to rent another room because you already have the room rented. So there's another way to do it. So there we have it. We have 8 ways to make money as a hypnosis practitioner. And I'm going to recoup them one more time just for those people that like to go on the end of a video and say maybe he'll list them all at once. Number 1, doing live hypnosis sessions in your office. Number 2, doing group hypnosis sessions from an office. 3 is live telephone online sessions, individual. 4 is live group sessions online. Number 5 is creating passive income products, selling CDs, MP3s. You don't want to sell MPs. The military won't like that. And books. Number 6 is teaching students as a practitioner. Remember the practitioner course, you're going to be able to, you'll get with the hypnosis instructor course, you get the practitioner course too, so you can do number 1 through 5. So 6 is teaching students the 6-day class, and 7 is teaching students on a 3-day one-on-one, so group or one-on-one. And number 7 is doing groups in the evening during your hypnosis instructor course. Oh, that was a mouthful. So there you have it all. And like I said, the hypnosis instructor drive has already started. It's our February drive, but we started a little early with a introduction or early bird special. And you can go right below this page. You're going to see our brand new page link. It says brand new page. Everything I spoke about is listed there. So you can go down there, see, click on the link for the instructor course, click on the link for the practitioner course, click on the link for our brand new mind hacking course. It'll blow your mind. You'll love it. Okay, we're not going to hack your mind right there, but you'll see why it's such a great thing. That's there. And of course, you can also sign up for our free online hypnosis self-help forum so you can come say hi. So everything's right there. And take a look at our 6-day class coming up in Saco, Maine. It's going to be starting to get warm there in April, and the ocean's within a few miles, so you can come over and take advantage of that and join us live. And you can see the link for that as well. So I think I pretty much covered everything. And with that, go ahead to the bottom right away, right now. I'll wait. click on the link and be sure to say hello if you join the forum. Thanks a lot for watching, and you have a great day.